two's presentation on blockchain technology and its application of medical data in the modern age. I'm Evan Smith, joined by Lizey, Alex, and Marlana. Many people may have heard the term blockchain used with the booming popularity of cryptocurrencies and fintech in the past decade, while not fully understanding the underlying logic behind the technology. Well, we're here to tell you not only what blockchain is and how it started, but also why its involvement in the transfer of medical data could become one of the most critical advancements we will see across the healthcare industry in our lifetime. First and foremost, what is blockchain and where did it come from? Well, it gains its origins from the early 90s as a practical use for accountants to create digital timestamps that couldn't be backdated or tampered with. However, it really didn't take off and gain any notoriety until 2008 and the advent of Bitcoin. Blockchain technology is a shared network of participants or computer nodes that is used as a method to validate transactions between 2 points, such as a transfer of currency, or in this case, a secure relay of medical data between 2 hospitals. Blockchain's ability to validate transactions efficiently is based on standardized documentation known as a ledger system. The ledger is an archive of a particular piece of data as it relates to certain attributes. Because the information on the ledger related to a particular piece of data is shared and stored between all nodes of the system, any attempt to modify or tamper with that information is invalidated. Now I'm going to pass it over to Lizey.
How is it different than what came before it? According to Tapscott Group, currently we have an amazing source that the web, or new media, is highly distributed and not centralized, making everyone an active participant. However, while we have created it, we have given the power up to companies and governments by allowing their influence on the internet. With the advent of blockchain, we can have true peer-to-peer exchanges, essentially eliminate the middleman or third party. Blockchain essentially will coordinate and centralize patients' medical records, eliminating the chance of wrong medical documents being sent to the wrong place or documents for the wrong patient being sent/reviewed. The key point to blockchain is that it is the people who are participating directly. This leads to more accuracy in all the medical records being transferred. The difference being the patient is more in control of their medical records/history, which would ensure more accuracy than the government or a company.
While blockchain has a lot of advantages, there are also disadvantages with implementing the tech. Size and volume of clinical data. High volume, high frequency transactions are an integral part of the healthcare market. Blockchain as it is today is not able to handle this, and data in the healthcare world is only getting larger. Another disadvantage is privacy and security, even though this is also considered to be an advantage. While the identity of a person is not provided, other details of the person are available. With that information, a person could potentially work backwards to identify a specific individual. Lastly, patient engagement may pose problems. The industry is changing to a patient interoperability framework from a corporation one, which means that a patient would have something like a password to access their information. If a password was forgotten, what entity would be in charge of housing the appropriate information to remediate the issue? An article explains that third parties or additional intermediaries may be required.
Keeping our medical data safe and secure is one of the most popular blockchain applications at the moment. Security is a major issue in the healthcare industry. In past healthcare breaches, perpetrators have been able to access stolen credit card and banking information in addition to healthcare data and genomic testing results. Blockchain's ability to keep an incorruptible, decentralized, and transparent log of all patient data makes it a great technology match for security. The decentralized nature of the technology allows patients, doctors, and healthcare providers to share the same information quickly and safely. United Healthcare plans to organize a program to examine sharing data through blockchain technology across healthcare organizations and how that can improve accuracy, streamline administration costs, and improve access to care. They also estimate that data maintenance is a $2.1 billion cost across the healthcare industry, and that efficiencies gained by blockchain can drastically reduce that figure if firms are willing to innovate.